beautiful people. Happy Wednesday. Before I do the reading, I just have to tell you, I stumbled upon something this morning before we went out riding, and it just filled my heart. It felt, I don't know, I felt a little validation, and then I felt a whole ton of inspiration. Mr. Justin from Blue October, I follow his page. As you can see, I'm a little, I love them. Anyway, he was working the steps. Like if you go to the Blue October fan page, and in case it's your first time listening, Blue October is who sang the opening music. He's working the steps with his audience via Instagram or Facebook or whatever. And it was just really touching. And he's got a whole cool, different personality way of looking at things. So I know I'm going to go back and listen to more of it. I just stumbled upon it, and there's a lot of time involved. And I encourage you to check it out too. He's doing it, I think, from the AA book, which still the similarity in his perspective, just his perspective on higher power alone is what I caught this morning. And it was pretty simple to understand, and it made a lot of sense to me. So I hope you find it and enjoy it. Anyway, April 29th. We're so kind to other people. Why are we so mean to ourselves? Alan A. Oh, sounds like I need to listen to this today. Loving others more than ourselves is common in recovery, especially at the beginning. We quickly learn to accept and love others, even with all their flaws, but we use another set of rules for ourselves. Maybe it's because we know our own secrets. Maybe our self-esteem still needs an overhaul. Perhaps we think others are guilt-free. Whatever the reason, we can't really love others until we love ourselves. We can't give away something we don't have. Luckily, we're learning new ways to boost our self-esteem. Some of us spend a few minutes before sleeping reviewing the day, with special emphasis on the positive things we did. Some of us give ourselves positive strokes through the day, telling ourselves what a great job we did or how much progress we've made. Others pause each day for quiet time or meditation. Still others make up a list of tasks and try to perform one each day. There are many other ways to feel good about ourselves too. All we need is a little creative thought and effort, but it's worth the work. We're valuable, worthy of love, and gaining the tools to learn others. Today, help me be kind to myself and forgive my faults. I hadn't read it before I read it to you guys, and I'm struggling with my nerves for this talk. My practice run is at 10:18, and then my formal is at like 4 p.m. today, and it's not a lot of time to practice. I was grateful for the adjustments I got from Eric last night, but I still have to get it to flow a little more solid. And I say that with my irrational voice, because my rational voice, the one that I really believe in, is even if I tank today, which I don't plan on doing, but if I did, then that's the way it's supposed to be. And I'll just have to deal with it. It'll be what it's supposed to be. Back to the reading a little bit. The ways to love ourselves, taking time to acknowledge what we do accomplish. If I just gave myself a little break and go, okay, well, at least I'm putting myself out there to do this talk. Like, I have to give myself a little credit for that, even if it wasn't perfect. I haven't been, it's very interesting. My behavior, my attitude changes when I don't necessarily do the right things. So I haven't been as good about my meditation. I've been saying that for a couple of weeks. I was having a really hard time, and I haven't been doing it twice a day. And there's no excuse not when I'm home. And then now it's getting easily where it's slipping away, where I'm not even trying one time a day. And it's not all the time, but I've actually forgotten about it because I'm allowing all this other stuff to creep in. So that means I'm not taking care of myself and I'm breaking my own rules. So I will be meditating before all the action starts with this event this weekend. I definitely need to get back to that. And it's been a trade-off. I think if I wasn't going biking most mornings, I'd do a better job. But regardless, now I'm rationalizing total addict behavior this morning. So quiet time, meditation, make a list of tasks and try to perform one each day. It feels like the story of my life, the never-ending list lately. But that's a good practice. So maybe that's how I should frame the meditation is put that at the top of the list as a daily activity. I think that it's true that we definitely go easier on other people or love other people not more than ourselves, but it is easier to love other people a lot of times. And for me, I guess understanding how some of this works was the first part. I'm not understanding the distinction between being a bad person or a person that does bad things, or, we sometimes blame the addiction for making us do certain things. And I think that that's a better perspective to separate ourselves from the behaviors that happen when in active addiction. And it's a learning process. We need to forgive ourselves, and that takes practice. We need to value ourselves. I believe that one of the tricks that has helped me the best, and it's something I say to anybody who's struggling with this, is if you talk to yourself the way you would talk to your best friend, you have a better shot. You're being more kind. You would never, if you miss a golf shot or you relapse or whatever, if that was your friend, you'd be like, oh, it's okay. Go get him next time, or I'm here for you, or whatever. But if it's ourself, we're like, oh, geez, that was so stupid, and and beat ourselves up. So that's the takeaway for today is be kind to yourself, love yourself, do the work to love yourself, and just know that you're worth it. You're absolutely worth it. All right, beautiful people, I am going to get ready. Wish me luck. All right, thanks, Al.